Hi fitness friends, welcome to My Mat, My World. Today we are doing off a stretch, so get out of your chair and let's do a little movement. Actually, we're going to activate and relax today, so when you are ready, let me find my timer and we'll go maybe 20 minutes total, okay? You may need a chair today. It just depends on if you need a little balance, okay? So just do a couple little butt kickers here, just to warm up, getting you out of your chair, stretch those hip flexors, stretch the back, push those hands back behind the body. And when you're ready, you can stay seated for this if you like, but I would rather you get up so that you get out of your chair, away from your desk, away from your computer, tiny little arm circles right here. And if you decide you need a little bit more, you can always take a walk, reverse those arm circles, or you can go to the other videos on My Mat, My World Yoga and pick a HIIT workout or a sculpting or just basically there's a lot of things in there that you'll find. And reverse again. And reverse. So you can keep moving your feet if you like. If you want to march in place while you are arm circling, reverse those arms again. We're going to go big circles in a moment and reverse. And now take those big circles. If you want to do one arm at a time, that feels a lot better for me. And then reverse. Pinches those deltoids and those traps when those little tiny arm circles are straight out and reverse. And then let's do a little shoulder stretch, so bring it across. You can bring it across with straight arm, or you can bend that arm and push from here. And breathe, finding your inhale and your exhale. Wiggle those legs around a little bit, changing sides. Again, breathe. Just getting you out of your computer brain, getting you out of your work brain for just a moment. I brought a chair in today because I want to use it for lunges and some balancing. And so if you do use a chair, make sure that you are stable. Okay, so I'm going to widen the feet and just do small lunges. So your lunges can be as wide and as deep as you like. If you want to stay up a little higher, stay right up in here, or even bring the feet a little closer together. Do what's best for your knees. Keep going. I'm going to widen out a little bit so I can go a little lower. So if you want to push your glutes back, you are welcome to do that. I'm going to turn to the side for that. So just see how far the glutes are back. My knee is like in line with my toe or pretty close to that. So keep moving. Do what's best for your body. And we're going to pulse on each side, so tiny pulses. So when we're in exercise or doing the exercises like right here, this is your activation. And the other side. And let's go back and forth again. Notice my glutes are back a little. I'm not standing straight up. You can stand straight up if you like. I'm pushing into it a little bit more. I'm going to feel that activation a little bit more. And now let's relax that. So just pull one heel to glute. Continue to breathe. Your bottom leg is soft, so the knee is soft. We are not locked out. And changing to the other side. You can use the wall as well if you don't have your chair, if you want to get away from your chair. Keep breathing. Let's do that stretch one more time. So just heel to glute again. Stand up nice and tall, open the chest, find your breath. Sometimes when we're sitting at our desk, we're kind of humped over and breathing shallow. So while you're right here, open that chest and breathe deeply. Other side. And release. You can sit during this one as well. Cactus arms, and just push the elbows back and bring them slightly forward. Push back and slightly forward. So you are activating the upper back. And keep going. We'll drop it down in just a moment. Keep breathing. And from right here, pushing back, tiny, tiny, tiny pulses. You probably can't even see me moving. I can't tell from the camera angle. So just pushing back, tiny movements, and relax, bringing it down. Shoulder rolls. Walk those arms around for a hug. You can raise right here if you like. Now bring it down. Look which arm is on top and change. And press up again if you like. You don't have to. You can just relax right here in that little hug. We're moving back to that back pulse. So little chicken wing arms or a W. Again, pushing the elbows back and slightly forward. Back and slightly forward. Soft knees again. So you feel the scapula pull together. In other words, your shoulder blades are pinching. And tiny pulses, so pushing back just slightly. Pulse, 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 pulse. And relax. Shoulder rolls again. Once again, let's do that hug. Relaxing right here. We're pressing up a little bit. And release. Other side, other arm on top. Relax. Pushing up if you like. If you want to add a little extra, you can round the spine. Softening the knees and coming up. Great job. We are moving to hamstrings. In this, I'm going to hold on to my chair. So my knees are basically together and my heel is going to move toward my glutes. And you can do full range of motion, touching down with the toe if you like. Or if you want just a little bit more, you can stay in pulse at the top. Now, if you get a little tiny cramp or your muscle starts to ball up a little bit, bring it forward for just a second and then relax and start again. All right? We are working one leg, but if you get tired, go ahead and change to the other leg. I'm going to do a little bit of both, so I'll do a little bit of pulsing and a little bit of full range. And relax that muscle. You can stretch it back if you like, if that's comfortable, or you can come over the top, finding a forward fold right here, stretching the back of the legs into the low back as well. When you're ready, coming up, we are switching to the other side, all right? Full range of motion if you like, up and down. To change to a pulse. I'm really feeling this one on that side. I did hamstrings yesterday. Oh, whew. So making it your exercise. Finding your breath. Oh, I need to stretch that. So you may need to stretch before I do, that's fine. Just moving into that forward fold. And bringing it up when you feel like you're stretched. Let's change to the other side. We're trying to do everything at least twice. We may go back through this if we have time. But again, that's up to you. You can even change this instead of the pulse toward the glute. You can push back away from the body. Your choice. You still have this activation in the hamstrings. And changing that exercise to what works for you. Stretching back if you like. Stretching that whole side, even the calf. And coming to a forward fold again. Stretching here as long as you need to work that muscle out, to relax that muscle. And moving to the other side once again. Full range or not. Try to go through all of the little tiny exercises here so that you can choose what one you like. That pinches. I'm shaking. Whew. And when you need to, finding that forward fold, finding that stretch, or taking that foot back in that lunge. With gravity, have your hair. Rolling it up when you're ready, soften those knees. We are moving to seated. So come on into I hate to say that we're doing abs because abs is kind of a dirty word. So we are moving to seated. How does that sound? Modification first. Hang on to your chair if you need to. Lean back. Raise one leg at a time. You can do one leg several times. Or you can do oppositions. Okay? That is your choice. It's harder if you have straighter legs. Okay? Now, another modification. You can lean back, bringing the knees up, touch the toes down. It's harder if your movement is very tiny. It's harder if your legs are straight. Ooh. And you can bicycle. All right, relax, relax, relax. Okay, that pinches my hip flexors, so I'm going to stand and stretch back. So stretching right here and coming up whenever you feel like you're stretched, and stretching the other side. So our knee is over the ankle. We can support ourselves here if we like, or we can come up a little bit. Where do you need activation or relaxation? Okay, coming down, and I am going to stay turned to the side, but moving to a twist. And breathe. And release, twisting to the other side. Okay? And release, coming back to your abs, seated abs. So remember, do the one that feels good for you. And if you want to challenge, just do both of them at the same time and then go back to the singles. Your choice. When your hip flexors get tired, when your abs get tired, go ahead, stand up, stretching, hip flexors open, abs open. If you want to stay nice and tall, push the shoulders back, changing to the other side. And breathing. Moving to the chair for a twist. And you can stay straight in front and twist if you like, or you can turn all the way to the side, your choice. Take the eyeballs back as far as they'll go. Relax that twist and moving to the other side. When you're ready, standing again. And we will start a little cool down. Inhale all the way up and bringing the hands to the chair or all the way to the floor. Relax the head toward the chair, toward the floor. And coming to a nice little rectangle. Exhale, push the belly up to the sky. Inhale the belly down. And again. And when you're ready, release, rolling up. Inhale all the way up. And we are going to stretch to the side. Exhale. You can lean as far as you like. You can push your hip out a little bit if you like. Inhaling up. And exhale. What do you need? Inhale up. And forward fold. Go ahead, take it down. Touch down on your chair if you need to. Walk the hands to one side for a nice stretch. Soften the knees a little bit. Coming to neutral and moving to the other side. Soften those knees if you like. And moving to the center. Walking those feet a little closer together. If you are against the chair, you can do your pose like this. I want you to bring your chest toward your thighs and wrap your hands around the legs. When you're ready, rolling up. Inhale again. And exhale. Twist. Inhale. And twist. Your last one, inhale. Then bringing those hands to the heart center. How about a couple little tiny stretches in the hands? So take those fingertips away, palms away from the body, interlacing the fingertips. And bring them back in and push away. So in this you are stretching the biceps and activating the triceps. And also stretching the forearms. And the fingers, you know your hands are getting tired from gripping that mouse. And last one. And bring it to heart center. Remember to breathe, my friends. Have a great day. Namaste.